Hey, what's going on, everybody? Rick here, right now at Disney's Animal Kingdom. And I'm here today for a very simple reason, to do my favorite things at Disney's Animal Kingdom. So I'll give you a couple of POVs of my favorite rides. I'm gonna have some of my favorite food here in Animal Kingdom, and we'll even take a few moments for merchandise. Yeah, life is pretty short. We all need to take time to do the things we enjoy the most. Something I've taken to heart this year and hopefully beyond this year. We're here for the McCalls, just in time.
Go ahead and get your phones and cameras up as we watch them take flight. Incredible. It looks like a majority of them are off on their next adventure. But we'll stick around, so come on up and talk to any of the trainers. We'll be here for a couple minutes, so come on up, take some pictures, ask us any questions.
Well, the McCalls came and went pretty quickly, but the ducks are sticking around for a while. Let's start making our way around the park to our first ride of the day. But first, we're gonna give Eco Rhythmics a moment. Instruments made from recycled and repurposed materials. A lot of construction walls and open space this way, as Tropical America's under construction here at Animal Kingdom. Disney has a lot of construction and projects happening at all of the parks. Magic Kingdom, here, Hollywood Studios, and something that came across my screen the other day, perhaps even Spaceship Earth with a makeover, which we first heard that most recently, I think was 2019. They had talked about redoing Spaceship Earth, and then the pandemic hit and everything, but I think that might be back on the docket as well. Back on the docket over here, Goofy. Going to do some meet and greeting. Well, we should go ahead and ride Dinosaur while we can, before it's made over into an Indiana Jones adventure ride. I think all of this change that's happening here, this Tropical Americas and everything, anticipated to be ready and opened in 2027. And with the wait time under 30 minutes at the moment, we should go ahead and get in line. Here we go.
Travel commencing in T-minus 10 seconds.
Let's roll! Not our dino. Identify.
Carnivorous.
Definitely not our dinosaur. They're not gonna make it! They're not gonna make it!
Mission accomplished.
We made it! Two things I'm gonna miss about that ride. Both phrases. Not our dino and we're not gonna make it, we're not gonna make it. And speaking of not going to make it, eventually that ride Dinosaur, not gonna make it. Gonna become extinct by 2027. So now we're gonna make our way over to Expedition Everest, one of my favorite Disney rides. When I woke up this morning, my main thoughts of the day were Expedition Everest, and Flight of Passage. I wasn't even thinking about the dinosaur ride, but I'm glad I went on it. The standby wait for Everest is 30 minutes, but as usual, I'm going to take the single rider line. Single rider line was a walk-up. Super fun as always, and the girls behind me, fun. They were a hoot. It's nice though having one of my favorite Disney World rides be a walk-on. No wait whatsoever. I am, however, going to deviate from my original plans as I'm getting hungry. I can't wait any longer for my favorite food. We're gonna bypass my favorite treat for now, which is a shame because there's no line for it. But I want real food first. We'll see if I make my way back there by the end of the video for that treat. I hope so. I hope so. After all, I did say earlier in the video that life is short and we need to enjoy the things we enjoy more often. I was going to do all of the Pandora stuff last in today's video, but sometimes you just have to pivot. The canteen here in Pandora is, I'm going to say, my favorite counter service or casual restaurant, if you will, in all of Disney World. I really love these bowls here, and gosh dog it, I love that mousse. What about my other treat? Will I get 2 treats today along with the entree? We'll see. Here's a quick 180 of the place. Maybe not even 180. Maybe it's a 120. My bowl is $14.99. And this is how I like to do my bowl. Chimichurri beef, black beans and rice, and black bean vinaigrette. All done with lunch, and wow, was it incredible. It was phenomenal. One of my favorite quick service Disney lunches. The beef, always so tender and a lot of flavor. Beans and rice, sounds boring. Not when you put that black bean vinaigrette on it. Loved it. My lunch today did total $27 and change. That's because I did end up getting the blueberry mousse. No one knows mousse like Mickey. It's adding the mousse, that dessert with that entree is what makes it one of my favorite lunches or meals at Disney World. And then I did get a soda. I like that they have root beer as an option here, and the sodas are refillable. Oh my gosh, what a phenomenal lunch. I could I could do it all over again right now. Having that blueberry mousse though does decrease my chances that I go back for that other treat. As we look at Giant Groot here, am I the only one who thinks this looks like Groot? Look, that's Groot. I'm just kidding. Let's go back to my original plan. Let's pivot back to that, which would be to ride Flight of Passage last. I told myself this morning I was only going to do the safari if it was a short wait. Right now on the app, it's listed as a short wait. Hopefully it's still short once we get to Africa. We are now in Africa, midday, full sun. No wonder the wait time is going to be low when we get to the safari. There it is, just a 15-minute wait. I was born and raised in Florida. I can take the midday heat. Actual wait time was about 5 minutes. That's it. That's my ride though. Here we go.
There's the tan-colored greater kudu and the copper-colored bongo. For the bongo, both male and female, they have these short, heavy, curved horns. They use the curved horns on their heads to brush away the underbrush of their forest environment so they can swiftly travel through their ecosystem. That's in contrast to their cousin, the greater kudu. These are female, they have no horns, only males have horns roughly 6 feet in length. On the top of the hill, on the completely before they pop up. Oh yeah, I can see that. See this hippo asleep right now? See, hippos do like to sleep in the water. When they choose to sleep in the water, they continue to submerge themselves underneath the water and raise themselves as they need to. They can do all of these things instinctually. They were chosen because in Africa, they're a symbol of strength. That's because in the choice of fight or flight, sable antelopes always choose fight. Distinction here, because the Maasai giraffe, that's the tallest giraffe species, and the Hartman's mountain zebra, the smallest zebra species. They only stand in at about 4 feet. And they all have these white underbellies. Other zebras, they have a black striped pattern throughout. Hartman's mountain zebra, they are considered to be born, they're standing in at around 6 feet tall, though that's a long way to go before they reach the end of its day eating. So Maasais do need to eat roughly twice their entire life in her herd. So she'll raise her young. That can include young males. But when male elephants reach adulthood, they separate from the herd. They live on their own. If you ever think is how they develop because of their diet, they eat brine shrimp. This contains carotene, and this transforms a flamingo into a bright pink color. So it takes the flamingo about 2.5 years for the greater flamingo to get these pink colors throughout. Water and food. And to fix a creature on their coats, keeping their coats nice and water protected. Now the white rhinoceros lives in a herd. The herd they live in, it is called a crash. It's a nickname they very much have earned. White rhinos are incredibly kind creatures. They are known for being docile by nature. Nigerian. Look up there. So getting these tiny goats in view, they're so small they almost look the size of baby goats. These men will be really They go over to the Starbucks park.
Okay, all done with my safari. Hope you enjoyed the highlights, mainly from the left-hand side of the bus. I did show you a few things on the right-hand side. But since it was midday, we did have some of the animals not so close to the bus, further out in shade or inside. So the best time really for the safari is between 9:30 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. to see the animals. That's probably, though, going to be your longest wait time for the safari. So for this particular safari, we were on midday, but it wasn't so hot for us on the bus. It was shaded, a little bit of breeze as the bus moved. But like we didn't get to see the lions today, they were totally inside because of the heat. But we did see some good stuff, but like I said, that not first thing in the morning, but 9:30 to 10:30, your best time for a safari. So today I think the park opened at 7:30, which is a little too early for the safari. You know, animals, they need a beauty sleep too. Now let's head back to Pandora for one of the main reasons why I decided to come to Animal Kingdom today, Flight of Passage. For me, this is going to be a long wait. For you guys, it's going to be instantaneous. back together again. Talking about being in the queue. That was about a 2-hour wait for me. You guys are so lucky you guys got on like that. Hope you enjoyed the ride. I enjoyed the ride. It's a super fun ride, super neat. I just wish the standby wait was shorter. I mean, there are ways to have a shorter wait if you want to pay some money, but I did it the old-fashioned way, old-fashioned standby. Longer wait, but still a lot of fun. Just for comparison's sake, I'll let you know that the Nave River journey, a 55-minute wait. I now present to you moments in merchandise. Here is a pretty nice Disney World lounge fly. Can anyone guess the price? No need to guess the price, I'll tell you the price. It's 80 bucks. $65 for these Croc style shoes. Super cute though. The ears, which kind of matches with those shoes, $35. It's always a little dangerous for me to show Disney merchandise on videos because my wife Nikki, she's going to tell me she wants some of this stuff. The hat here, 30 bucks. That same logo is on this t-shirt. The t-shirt pricing though, a little more, $35, but get the hat, get the t-shirt, you match, you're going. The beach towel, which would have come in handy for Nikki today because she's at Blizzard Beach with our girls, $35. This Disney World mug, spin it around for you, 20 bucks. I kind of like the shape of it. It's a cool shape. I've seen this style of hat or headwear at other theme parks. There is a Donkey Kong version of this at Epic Universe. The Tigger version, which Tigger, one of my favorite Disney characters, $39.99. I guess since we are at Animal Kingdom, I need to show you something very Animal Kingdom-ish. That would be for $80. This Spirit jersey, Hakuna Matata. That means no worries. Pretty sharp looking Animal Kingdom Spirit jersey if you ask me. This is the front of it. The material, kind of a medium weight. It's not lightweight, but it's not heavy either. So, what's not light, what's not heavy? Medium. Although with this summer weather, you might want to go with this tank top. The tank top pricing is $32. The Lion King Lounge Fly, 80 bucks. You know what? Looks like Universal Studios, their lounge flies are more expensive than the Disney ones. But if you're a Lion King fan, you'd be interested in this backpack for sure. Well, here in Florida, we are already getting back to school advertising. Here's a child's backpack for 30 bucks. That could be their school bag for the year. What's in the box? What's in the box? A Lion King figurine. This is what it looks like outside of the box. $129. $29.99. I'm so fly. I do like that. Now, you get a bit of a break if you buy two. $25 each when you buy two t-shirts. This is a sharp looking hoodie for $70. Let me show you what it looks like on the mannequin. Mannequin even has the hat, which is $30 for it. And that was your moment in merchandise. Also, that was a good day at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Thanks for coming along on the adventure. See you on the next one.
It's gonna be a good day, Mickey Nicky show the way. It's gonna be a good